Yeah. Yeah. Beat is hard. You did? The beat is hard. Welcome, you guys, to another episode of the Loser Podcast. I'm your host, Baleko. Weesa here with Keenan.
Baker, we in here today.
And we here with Felicia.
Finally showing up, just like I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, finally.
But she in here though.
She here.
You're not slick.
She with us.
I want to say Happy MLK Day.
Happy MLK Day. Thank you, brother, for everything you done to open the doors. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even be doing this right now.
Yeah, that's
True.
real.
Now get your freak on.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. That's hilarious.
She's starting off early, huh?
Right. That's hilarious. Well, something real interesting happened, like, I don't know, me and Keenan saw a girl that out of nowhere has been liking a bunch of Keenan's posts on Instagram.
Oh boy.
And he was just like, look, she liked another picture. I was like, well, you know what she is, right? And these were my words exactly to our fans.
Exactly what his words were.
I said,
he texted me this.
okay. Ha ha ha, that's hilarious. N-word. Liking your pic out of nowhere? There's Valentine's Day around the corner, but she's also getting closer to 30.
Yep.
She's doubting herself. She wants to be in a relationship. Listen, every woman born from 84 to 88 is on the scare right now.
Oh, man. That is deadly accurate.
So the question we want to ask, and it's good that we have a female here.
And it's multiple things.
Right.
I think there's multiple things why that happened before you even get to that. Let me focus. I like to play a little game on my phone.
Tell him.
One thing is Valentine's Day.
All right.
I think Valentine's Day is huge. It might be just as big as the 30 topic, but I think Valentine's Day, women are setting their traps right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Because like for a guy, we don't care.
No.
We don't care. Like this is another made up holiday. Just like these other holidays that get made up. Like a lot of these holidays are actually like disastrous events, like massacres, and we're making them into holidays. We gotta buy stuff, and this is terrible.
I celebrate Festivus Day.
Yeah, Festivus for the rest of us.
Yeah.
But I think Valentine's Day is definitely one of the reasons why. Now she at least wants a free meal.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what really happened.
What?
I'm gonna tell you
a free meal.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Felicia, you can chime in on this. What happened was Christmas. She didn't get a gift from any man, so Christmas was a setup. She got no gift.
Oh, Christmas. Okay.
Right.
Right.
So therefore, she was like, "Man, there's another holiday coming. I got to get a gift."
Yeah. I feel lonely.
I felt lonely. She's like, "I got gifts for my family. Who cares? Let me get a gift from a guy." Well, I plan to see now, early January.
Yep.
That was a resolution.
Yeah. Yep.
So that like was really her resolution. It has nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then she can get that gift.
Didn't talk to me damn near the whole last year.
The whole year last year. What do you think about that, Fia?
Yeah. I want to hear a woman's perspective. Do y'all set up men? do y'all Chris Paul set that live up, set that live up, so we can jam it down like Bray Griffin? What's going on?
No. I mean, it depends
Be
on the
honest.
kind. Well, that's what I'm saying. It depends on the kind of woman you're dealing with. Some women are scrambling to get a man for Valentine's Day so that he'll take them out, wine and dine them, so they can be a part of the mass majority of people who are going out on Valentine's Day. The truth of it all is, there aren't that many couples who actually are really celebrating Valentine's Day in honesty. Let's be for real. At least in our age group, there aren't that many people who are. So a lot of people are going out for Valentine's Day. It's like, it's not just women. Men are doing it too. Yo, I'm gonna hit up this girl, you know. Mm-hmm. We've been talking for a hot minute, and that hot minute they've been talking has literally been a hot minute. They probably met them last weekend, the first weekend of February, and we're like, oh, well, you know, I want to wine and dine you and take you out. There's a friend of mine that's actually dating a guy. I don't mean to put her business out there, but oh, Lord. She's dating a guy right now, and she wants to move extremely fast with this guy. But she just met him literally 2 weeks ago, and he's been whining and dining her like crazy. So they're at the pace.
Did he smash it?
Great question.
That's the real question.
Great question.
I'll say this: she's tried, but he won't do it. I said that's a red light. But
okay,
anyway,
that's a sucker right there.
What?
Well, hold on.
Red light.
Hold on. Hey, hold on.
Eddie Murphy.
You guys are stupid. I told her that it was a red, that's already a warning sign. But still, I said maybe he's a little older, so I was like, maybe he just wants to take his time and he doesn't want to make a mistake. This is also a sign of naivety out of me. But at the same time, the rate they're going, by the time it hits Valentine's Day, it's going to feel like they've been together for 6 months. They literally spend time with each other, maybe 3 or 4 times out of the week.
He got to re-up on that Viagra.
Let me tell you something.
He's not that old.
Oh.
Let me tell you something. When you're older, the time that you spent, it changes. Like, when you're 18, you need to probably be with somebody for a year to really get to know them. When you're 30, it's kind of 2 months.
Yeah, because normally the older you get, the more you are yourself.
Right.
So when you're that much older, if you are being honest with yourself, that true stuff comes out early instead of hiding yourself being that young at a young age, hiding yourself for a year or 2 sometimes. Then you with somebody and all that truth comes out. But the Valentine's Day, chiming back in on that, I think this is how it is. The reason why guys do it is the easiest way to smash.
Oh.
Okay. We know on Valentine's Day that women normally don't get us gifts like that. They give us their gift that they're born with. Okay,
absolutely.
And that's the gift that we normally want the most.
Red
so
light.
It's like a compromise. It's like, all right, I'm willing to pay for this fancy dinner, take you out, wine and dine you for this day, in exchange for something. And this is the thing: in exchange for something that you've had your whole life.
That's what that is special.
You've had this your whole life. It's not even a gift because at the end of the day, you get it back.
Right.
When I give you dinner, that's it.
What
Right.
kind of logic is this? Are you serious?
This is real logic. This is real.
Real logic.
Complete logic.
Logic from a caveman. Are you serious?
It's not caveman.
Look. If that's the preliminary stages of dating, this is the beginning, the introduction. I don't know what you like. Let's go on a couple of dates. Figure it all out. Let's see how you are in public. Yada yada yada. Crap. Bullshit. But then, for some couples on Valentine's Day, it's just a remembrance of your love. And who knows? There's a couple couples. There's a few couples.
No. See. I think you're getting.
I'm getting too deep.
No. What we're saying is you're going through couples that are together.
Right.
We're talking about people that are going that's a whole different realm. That's different.
We talking.
I'm talking about hey. I want to start talking to this girl. That's different. That's not a couple yet.
So you're doing it for Valentine's Day?
No, remember, the girl just hit her up out of nowhere, so we're coming to this conclusion.
Oh, of course you know what she's trying to do. She's trying to grab onto you.
Thank you. She's
just trying to snag you because she doesn't want to be a part of the lonely friend group.
Exactly, because you know what's going to happen on Valentine's Day? She wants to be able to go on Instagram, Facebook, post a picture, and even if she don't put a picture of him.
Yeah, well, no, it's not. She's not going to put a picture of him. What she's going to do is put a picture of the rose you get her.
And thank you. So some people need such a sweetheart.
Oh my God, I am loved. Now you'll see that. Hashtag V-Day. Someone loves me.
Isn't it incredible?
Someone's thinking about me.
Exactly. And it's not about...
It's an act of desperation.
Exactly. See, thank you for admitting that, because it's not about the actual couples that are together. Yeah. That's a different story.
Well, here's the thing. Guys do it too. Why do you think... Before the holidays, no, not even before the holidays. When it starts to get cold, it's cuffing season.
But not for us. We know that's when you guys are more desperate. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to Valentine's Day, we know that, and it's not to be like, this whole, it's not caveman thing. It's real men thing. This is how a lot of men think. All right. We know that women get desperate at certain times in their lives at certain ages, and also around certain dates of the year. Valentine's Day is one of those days. We know that women are start actually easing up and be like, all right, she might have 5 options to start weeding them down before Valentine's Day. And we know that, all right, cool, I never smashed this chick before. This might be an easy way for me to smash. There's a holiday involved. She'll be more vulnerable because she's like, all right, he did give me all this nice stuff. He did do other stuff for me. So in return, I'll give him what I was born with. Well, I let him borrow. That's what it is. That's all we doing. We borrowing the bags. I
mean, if you want one that's gonna stay with you forever, you can always go to Hustler on something.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you this though.
It's made out of silk.
Women are like women are like buying an item. That's what you guys are like with fear. You guys are like buying an item. Like in the summer, the prices are so high.
No, I won't say all.
No, but those type of girls, the prices are so high,
exactly.
right?
Well, that's because they put a price tag on themselves. If you're telling me you're telling me this girl is hitting you up now, and what week are we in January? We're
third week, second.
No, we're in the 4th week of January.
Wow, where have we been?
Oh yeah, you're right.
We're in the 4th week of January, and so Valentine's Day is 3 to 4 weeks away.
Mm-hmm.
So she just wants somebody who's gonna be there for Valentine's Day. As soon as Valentine's Day is over, she's gonna be thinking about St. Patty's Day and how she can get fucked up.
And then not just that, she's thinking of the summertime. All right, trying to get fit for the summer.
Right.
Or no, actually spring break and then the summer.
Oh, spring break. You will definitely be broken up by spring break.
Oh, absolutely.
Because she has to go to Miami with her girlfriend.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
We won't be broken up. You'll just take a break. And she'll call you right back as soon as June rolls around.
Yep. Hey, how you doing?
You know, I'm gonna question that because once the summer hits, she'll show off her body. She can't be attained. She has to get a new brood.
Yeah, that can be true.
Yeah.
And
well, you know what? During the summertime, people, you know, they're out and about. So you're
single, ready to mingle.
This is us, and this is us even kind of giving the women game a little bit because it's like. Don't be so naive to everything. At the end of the day, most guys we're dogs. We sniff it out. I think we don't give much credit for being intelligent.
Right. Oh,
men are very, very intelligent.
Well, I mean, now you sound like a hypocrite because you just said that most guys are dogs, and people get enough credit for being dogs.
No, well, no, it's not a hypocrite thing to say. Just dogs and dogs are very intelligent. So what I'm saying is, it's not that. When dogs are that we're being stupid, but it's like what I mean is like we're savages. We know when you guys need something from us, and there's certain things physically that y'all can't do. It's like, and we use each other for certain things. Like a woman would use a guy just to help move, and we think like, yo, she called me to help her move. She got to give me something, and she thinking in her head like. He gonna help me move because my other guy that I actually like is actually busy. So we call the friend over from the friend zone.
That's terrible.
Let me tell you, I've been stuck in traffic in that friend zone.
It's awful. This dude bees on 4:05, 5 p.m.
Yeah, 5 p.m. Going to LA, it's the worst.
Come on, get me out of here.
You know what's funny? I'm in the 5th lane. I'm trying to get the exit. Would you just let me get over?
He's the guy that drives in traffic with his turning signal. You don't need to turn the signal at 4:05 traffic. You just go. You just debo your way out of there.
You're not gonna let me go? Okay. Be where you at? In the friend zone. How's she doing? She's married now.
She's married. What? But also too. All right. Let's slide over to the 30 thing now.
Oh yeah.
We won't give up Felicia's age, but
yeah,
Felicia's not 30. She's not really that close to it yet. But
the look on her face.
The look on her face is priceless.
I was like, what are you telling these people who are listening?
I don't know like where this is going.
Because we don't mind saying our age, but I know we're not gonna.
Have you guys said it?
I think we said our age.
Probably.
Man, you guys are just so okay with like, yeah, I'm 37.
Because it doesn't matter. Because I just need money.
Because that's the thing. And we'll get to that too. Like that's absolutely correct. I think what it is that for us as men, I can be 50 and get a 20. I can get a 19-year-old at
easy.
An 18, 19-year-old at 50 years old, as you know, and just because I have money in the pocket, or because at the end of the day, sometimes younger women look for a father figure in a man, and me being that age, or I'm more of a man at that age. You know, I'm a man at that age.
Right.
Some women don't like dating 25-year-olds because they're like, hey, you know, he's not established yet. He's still young. He doesn't know what he wants. But a man at 50, he has to be established.
Right. Oh yeah. You're a bum.
Like, have you dated anybody? What's the oldest guy you dated, Felicia? Honestly, I know we're family, and we're not gonna beat this guy up. But
you get the geriatrics.
Be honest.
The oldest is 49.
God damn.
What?
Why?
Why?
Why, Felicia?
I'm gonna be honest with you. He knew who he was. It wasn't about that he had money. I don't care about being wine and dine too much. At
Unicorn.
At a certain point. Okay. No, I think if we aren't friends and I just met you and clearly the intention is that we are interested in each other, you have to take me out. Just because you have to, because I believe in chivalry. I'm sorry. Okay. So you have to take me out. You have to show me that well, I'm just saying. It's not going to be easy.
But that's the thing, though. A 49-year-old man, he was born in the 60s, so he knows that chivalry, to him, he's born with chivalry. Our
exactly.
Honestly, our generation in 50s, my math is also shut up. Don't question me on that. But like at our age, we wasn't really born with chivalry like that. Like
crack hit. Yeah, Reaganomics, baby.
Yeah, exactly. We were born in the 80s, so it's like for especially like for me and B, it's like women want to be equal
to men.
to men, but then you don't want to be equal. It's the most hypocritical thing that's ever been done.
It's so,
How so? What do you mean?
like a woman wants to be independent, right? I can do it on my own. Not all, just some, right?
Yeah, of course.
There's certain girls that would be like, I can do it on my own. I don't need you, blah, blah, blah. But then when I go on a date, you get mad when I open up the door for you. It's like, well, if you can do it on your own, you don't need me to open up the door for you.
Yeah.
Or you don't need me to pay. Like, if we go on a date, if I go on a date with a girl and I buy, let's say the bill comes and I offer to pay for it, some girls might take it as like, oh, you think I don't have no money? It's like, no, I'm showing you respect.
Right.
Me being the guy.
Let me ask you guys this.
Yes, before you got yes.
That's good.
That's the question, though.
So that was what I was gonna ask. Like, have you guys dated women who are like that? They're like, don't open the door for me.
I opened up the door for a girl one time. She balled up her fist. She thought I wanted something. I'm not making this up.
Now,
you look like a hoodlum. It's okay.
I've never had that, but I have had a girl or a woman. I call her a woman in this instance because I respected the hell out of this. I went to go pay for the meal, and she wouldn't let me pay. And you know how some women be like, well, she might not let you pay because she, whatever the case may be. But she was like,
well, here's the difference. Like, she wouldn't let you pay. Was she like, oh, no, don't worry about it? Or was she like, no, I can do this myself?
No, she was like, I'm not about to let you pay. She's like, I wanted to go out with you too. Because I know, I've heard this excuse by some women. Like I said, and when we say all this stuff, we're not categorizing all women.
Yeah.
Separate yourself if you're not this. All right.
Right.
Don't be a jackass. This goes for men too. Separate yourself if you're not this. All right. She was more like no, like. So I heard. No, I'm sorry. Going back to my point. Some women say, hey, if you ask me out on a date, that means you have to pay. You're the one that asked me out on a date. You wanted to take me out. Now I understand that to a sense. But most women are not going to ask a guy on a date, so that's why they would never pay in that sense.
Yeah.
So it's like if men didn't ask y'all out, y'all would rarely ever go out on dates, except with your homegirls.
You'd be starving.
So she was just like, look, she looked at it like this, like, no, I wanted to go out with you just as much as you wanted to go out with me. She's like, we're splitting the bill.
So she
said either I'm paying for the whole thing or we're splitting the bill. And I always got down on one knee.
Almost.
I'm dead serious.
I feel like some guys get mad that I do that.
I mean, and also because some dudes take it as disrespect. Like this is what I always tell women. And I suggest this even to you, Fia. Fake it.
Oh, do the good old fake. Oh, the okie doke. Oh, I love the okie doke.
Dip your hand in the purse like you're looking for your card. You're not. You didn't even bring it. I went on dates with plenty of girls that didn't bring a purse.
Oh,
all right.
Disrespect.
I never go out. I never leave the house without my money right, or without a card or ID. I never leave the house.
Kid, explain to them the fake.
Okay.
Oh no,
okay, and Fia probably knows the fake because she's done it before.
Yeah.
We gamed Fia up.
You got it?
Babysit, so she's gamed up.
Oh, you got it?
Are you sure?
But you just open the purse up, you dig, you look in there, you look back up, see, you put the card in there, you put it in there, keep digging a little bit longer, look back up, the card's in there. Oh, okay, cool.
I did that on a date once. This guy, he was, first of all, I don't know if he had a bladder infection or if he had a weak bladder or if he had like a urinary tract infection.
Do make a urinary tract infection?
I don't know. I don't know. Things happen in a man's life. But this guy, we went on a date. We went to this Italian restaurant, and when we sat down, we ordered our drinks. He went to go use the restroom. He was like, oh, I'm going to go wash my hands. I was like, okay, cool. Looking at the menu, he comes back. We continue with the date. We got our appetizers at this point. We'd already put in our orders for our entrees. We put the order in. As soon as our waitress leaves, he was like, oh, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. I was like, are you okay? And he said, yeah, I'm fine. I gotta use the restroom. I was like, okay. He was in the restroom for more than 10 minutes.
You know what he was doing?
I'm not going to question that.
You know what he was doing, right? He was checking his Wells Fargo app to see how much money he had in his checking account.
You know, no one has, every time I tell people this story, no one has ever told me that. But, okay, now get this. So after that happened, we got our entrees. And mind you, throughout the course of this date, he was not at all. He wasn't very.
He was transferring his money from his savings to.
Hey!
You give me that extra $20. You owe that $20.
Hey, maybe. Well, I don't know. He's an army guy, so I'm hoping he had money. But
okay, go ahead.
Otherwise, our country's doing horribly. But we sat down, we were eating our entrees, and throughout the course of our date, he was not very social. I don't know what was his deal. He was kind of a little smug, and he had a little bit, he had his own reservations, I guess, about me or about this date. So in the back, I kept trying to, like, pull information out of him, like, what do you like? What do you, I had to do that. And I was like, why am I on this date? And then after we ate our entrees, mind you, I let him eat some of my chicken. I don't share my food with people on a date.
Absolutely not.
And I let him have a piece of my chicken. I was pissed off about it. After we ate our entrees, I asked the waitress to give me the dessert menu because I was like, you know what, I think I might want a chocolate cake or something, or they had gelato ice cream there.
Right.
So after the waitress leaves, again, he goes back to the bathroom. This time he's there for at least 15 to 20 minutes. And I started text messaging my friend. I was like, girl, I am on this date, and he has gone to the bathroom 3 times.
So you texting your girl at this point?
No.
Oh, because I don't know what's going on. It's not a good move.
Not for him.
No.
Oh, let me tell you something.
Because I don't know what's going on at this point. Because I'm like, it's either he's got a weak bladder or his stomach, he's got the bubble guts and he doesn't want to tell me about it, or what. I said, I'm going to ask him what's going on when he comes back. Sure enough, he comes back and I was like, you seem to make a lot of trips to the bathroom. What's going on?
Called him out?
Yeah, I was like, what's going on? And he said to me, he's like, oh, I went in there to go wash my hands before we have dessert. Then I think this was an excuse. But he said his mom called him while he was in the bathroom. I said, oh, well, tell mom, we're having a good time if she asks. I didn't want to be too imposing, but I was like, we're having a good time. But I also didn't want to lie about it, but I was getting kind of nervous. I was like, why is he going to the bathroom this damn much? What?
Checking that balance, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You the champion, dog? It's on the way, brother. God damn. Mommy said, Mom, I need that extra 20.
I mean, that could have been the case, because when he paid, he went to the bathroom again after he signed the check.
Nervous, boy. Got that overdraft fee.
And I saw the credit card slip, and he only left $5, and I'm really big on
What was the
tipping.
bill?
The bill was we didn't spend that much. It was only like $55. We went out on a date on a Monday night.
Oh, that's not bad.
It was a $55 bill, but he left $5 on the bill.
For a tip.
That's less than 10%.
Yeah, that's kind of bogus.
And that, to me, is a sign of, I'm sorry, but that's a sign of your manners and etiquette.
Yeah, that's a sign of his pockets.
Right. Sign of his pocket. But,
Well, he shouldn't have asked me to choose where we're going to go eat.
Oh, I never do that. We're going here. I know what the price range is. I know, right? You're like, oh, so what you like? I try to prep you beforehand.
Right.
Or you have the person go when they're having specials.
Right.
See? You take the girl out when they're having specials. That's when she's like, oh my God, that food was so amazing. Oh my God. And she doesn't know how much the bill was. And the bill's like $30.
What you do is you see, this is the scumbaggery coming out of me right now.
Yeah, show 'em.
I'm a scumbag, but
Disgusting.
what I do is, see what she likes. And I go to a place where a lot of that stuff isn't. So she can't order. So she's like, I know shrimp and lobster is expensive, so we're not going to any place that serves shrimp and lobster. We're going to a place that might only serve like chicken or something like that, or some soups.
You know my usual go-to.
You're supposed to entice her interest. Jeez Louise.
Starbucks, Panera Bread.
Oh, yeah, and we had a discussion on a previous podcast.
Oh, absolutely. I've got my good go-tos.
Since you wasn't there, we'll re-up. What's a good first date spot?
I think it depends on who the person is. If this is someone you just met in person, a good first date is a place that's cozy where you'll find, it'll be just the two of you. You won't really have any disturbances.
Mm-hmm.
And also a place that you can afford. A place that...
Panera Bread and Starbucks.
But going on a date to Panera Bread, you have to think about the person you're trying to attract. Are they down to earth like that where the place doesn't matter? Or are you trying to attract one of these Hollywood hoes?
No.
And they're like, we finna got a Boa Steakhouse. We finna head
And I think that plays a huge part.
You know?
I think that plays a huge part. It depends what you're trying to attract. Like,
yeah.
I don't take, when I do cheap dates, a lot of times it's not because I'm a cheap dude.
Recession-proof dates.
Kind of. but it's because more like that's the type of woman I want anyway. The woman that's not into that type of like she's not. It's not about that with her. It's actually the first date is more to get to know somebody. For me,
well,
anyways.
and if you want to, if you're focused on that for the first rounds of dates, you do daytime dates. I like doing daytime dates.
Yeah,
I only do a nighttime date. I only do dates at night if I've known the person a little longer. Like if we've like been in the same circles or hung out a couple of times, and I'm like, I know how you act in public, and there's people to vouch for you, then I'll go out with you at night. But I'm not going out with. I'll go if I don't know you, and this is our first time alone together. Oh, we are doing this in the morning. We're doing this where there are tons of people around. You take them to a nice little cafe or place that serves brunch. Yeah. There's a lot of great places in LA that do. I mean, there's Vivian's Cafe right on Ventura Boulevard.
Well, she's just going to name drop.
Oh, yeah.
Name drop on us?
Yeah.
We're going now.
You can get so much food at Vivian's Cafe. It's been there for so long. Oh, I went there on a date once with a guy, and he couldn't act a fool. He couldn't be stupid because everyone there was sober. So you can't act stupid. It's a public place. So if anything goes down, you have tons of people to vouch for you. On top of that, the people there...
It's for a well-being.
No.
I respect
Oh, my God, of course. And the people there, they will call the cops.
So the best defense is a good offense. That's what you're pretty much saying.
That's what I am reiterating to our listeners. Yes.
You know, we need you more on the podcast.
Yeah, we do. This is hilarious.
We need
a female perspective.
Yeah, because we don't have to be bashing, but at the end of the day, I think it's good to have both perspectives because like a woman doesn't know what a man really wants at all. A woman doesn't really know what we're going to tell you. They don't even know what they want themselves.
Yeah, the stereotype is that women don't know what they want, and that guys like a confident woman who knows what she wants.
Right.
That's true with both sexes. I don't think because like if you're a girl and you're dating a guy, and this guy is like, you guys are just keep fooling around. Girls get pissed off too. It's like, I made all these investments in you, and we're not moving to the next level. You don't want to commit to me, and all that stuff.
I think there goes the crazy.
I would say this in closing. You just gotta be real with yourself, man. If you're a scumbag.
That's one thing. See, that's another thing. A lot of guys don't seem to realize how women people in general just gravitate towards honesty. Because if you own up to whatever it is that you are or whatever it is you've done, no one can tell you anything. Right. No one can judge you. No one can say, like if you sit there and say, yeah, I've slept with a lot of people. Well, I can't call you a hoe because you acknowledge it. Yeah. The first step to recovery is recognition. Yeah. So, if she recognizes her flaws, and if she or she does not see them as flaws, what are you going to tell them? You can't try to teach them something they don't know.
Yeah, and that's why it goes back to normally like when you're older, you're more honest. Like that's why I don't like for me, I'm not 30 yet either. Mm-hmm. I'm pushing up on it, and it's like. I'm at the age now, though, where I'm just like, I'm pretty honest with who I am. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to be just like a flat-out asshole to you. Right. But, I mean, that's in my DNA, to be honest. So there's going to be a little bit of that there. But you just know you're getting keen up front. Oh, by year 2, don't expect the whole world to change. You're like, yo, this guy just did a 180 on me. I don't even know who he is. No. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, for me, you get me up front. That's the type of woman I want. I want a woman that's just her. If she's goofy, if we don't click, we don't click. Don't try to make us click.
I'll tell you what.
I want to naturally click with somebody.
Cameron said this best. With K-Slay.
Killer.
He said, first day you meet a chick, just slap her. Why? Why is that, Slay? So down the line, she's to say, you don't treat me the way you used to.
That's horrible. We do not support domestic violence.
No, absolutely not. No way. Hell no. Woman that's getting beat, you need to call the cops and call your brothers and his friends to come whoop his ass. Nobody should get hit. But we're going to wrap up the show. You can follow us at Loser Comedy. You can follow Keenan at
Keenan_Baker, Keenan Baker, Instagram, all that.
Where you can follow Felicia at
Felicia Weesa on Twitter.
That sounded so like.
Can you get confidence?
I'm sorry.
We've got 30 seconds. Hurry it up.
Okay, at Fifi LA on Instagram. Uh-huh. That's FEEFEELA.
And also email us questions at LUSERENT@gmail.com. That's LUSERENT